say the thing you're not supposed to say.
Let's talk about marriage.
They have like a 2-second rebound rate and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
Parenting. Oh my gosh.
They have sucked the pretty right out of me. They treat me like it, and I do their laundry. Lucky me.
Sex.
I'm caught between two evils. I generally like to take the one I never tried.
Scary stuff like ghosts. I know, it's totally out of left field, but just go with me on this.
Boo, you whore.
Love.
I give you what you need. That's all. I'm talking about taking care of each other the best you can. What's wrong with taking care of a woman? She takes care of you.
Friendships.
We get our necklace says best friends forever.
You sure you wanted to say forever? I don't think you guys will be best friends forever, no offense, but sometimes you grow apart. And maybe she'll find a new best friend. They end up doing everything together.
Hey, everybody, and thank you so much for listening. And I'm going to start out today by saying, I feel so garbagey. I did something that I didn't think I've done before. I wanted to make some scrambled eggs. I think this is a thing. I don't think, but maybe I messed up and now I feel sick. But I wanted to, this is so exciting. I wanted to make some eggs. And so I took out a mug and I cracked some eggs into a mug and then I put it in the microwave. That's a way to make eggs. And Ryan was like, oh, no, that's weird. And I'm like, within 10 minutes of finishing the eggs, I will say while I was eating them, I was thinking to myself, damn, these eggs are delicious. I think I'm going to eat these for every meal because they're low carb and their eggs are good for you. Ugh. I don't know if I'll ever be able to eat an egg again.
Well, start that with, you came down and you were like, I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. Would you like some? And I said, yeah, sure, absolutely.
I took the mug out and you were like, no.
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm going to do this. And I saw the mug and you were putting them into the microwave. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want my eggs like that. And vindication. Well, you may be right because I may be praying to the porcelain gods. We're going to try to get through this time before I begin getting, well, I'm going to be positive thinking about this. I'm not going to get sick. It's fine. It's all in my head. This is just typical hypochondriac behavior. Because you were like, oh, when I said, I kind of don't feel good, you go, yeah, those eggs. I can't believe you ate them like that. And I'm like, what? But how could you get sick? Because don't people, like on the movie Rocky, he eats like raw eggs. So you can't get sick from it, right? So I got an email. It's an email that I'm a little bit embarrassed about. But then on the other hand, I'm like, I'm really not embarrassed at all that I get these emails. I was looking at Tammy Slayton from 1,000 Pound Sisters is back on Cameo. Let's talk Cameo. Wait, which one is she again?
Tammy is
she the much bigger one or she?
She was the much bigger one. And then 1,000 Pound Sisters, I talk about it way too much. I'm obsessed with this show. But it's two sisters and they essentially equal 1,000 pounds. I mean, it's all in the name. So one of the sisters is back on Cameo, and we've actually sent each other cameos. Cameo, it's where, D-list actors, politicians, singers, performers, people in sports, they will give you, they'll send you a message at your request for a certain amount of money. Now, Tammy Slayton, when we did it from 1,000 Pound Sisters, you got me one, and it was like $35. Wasn't like breaking the bank. But there are some people on this that charge like a stupid amount of money. And I was reading about, and this is not this year, but this is the highest paid and most bankable celebrities on the Cameo app. And I think you're going to be surprised by some of these, okay?
David Hasselhoff.
Well, no, not David Hasselhoff, but there are some of these performers, I guess we could call them performers, make millions of dollars.
On Cameo?
On Cameo.
Because it's individual messages.
It's individual, so you could do as many or as little as you want money-wise. I did just watch, that documentary about Pee Wee Herman. So good.
Did you have some caffeine before this?
Well, no, but listen, he was doing Cameo, like right up until he died. Mm-hmm. He was sending out messages, and think about it, with iPhones and stuff, you just record a message. It could be a video. It could be just a voice recording. And whatever you request, you can say, hey, Terry Bradshaw, wish my dad a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And Terry Bradshaw's one where he was like $350. So we were like, sorry,
Yeah,
Dad.
but let me tell you, there are some diehard Steeler fans because he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
And he won 4 Super Bowls for them. I mean, that's people's Tom Brady if you were a Steelers fan.
Well, you know, Kevin from The Office, his real name is Brian Baumgartner, he has 3,500 reviews. And he is the highest paid. He has made over $2 million a year.
Wait, and this is Kevin from The Office, so he's the one that kind of loses the chili.
This is like the big guy that drops the chili if you watch The Office. And if you watch it, you probably don't even need an explanation of who it is.
Sometimes I feel like everyone I work with is an idiot. And by sometimes, I mean all times. All the time. Every of the time.
But he's kind of just like a bit player on this TV show that's not even.
Yeah, he's like probably like sixth on the call sheet.
Yeah. And he's made millions of dollars. Now, that's also because he jumped on the Cameo train, like right
Does he do it as Kevin?
I think you can request, and I believe, yes. Why would you want just a regular guy to do it when you want an actor who plays a character? Yeah. I could see Terry Bradshaw being just Terry Bradshaw.
Sure. But would you want Nicolas Cage to be the guy from The Rock, Stanley Goodspeed?
It's weird, every.
Or would you want him to be
been
Castor Troy from Face Off?
You got to cut it out. He was quizzing me this morning on Nicolas Cage movies, and he's like, "In this movie, his name was this," and I'm like, "I'm going to tell you again
because
I don't know any of these movies."
Memphis Reigns from Gone in 60 Seconds.
See, I've never seen that movie. Anyway, Nicolas Cage is not on Cameo. He's actually on fire again. But Kevin from The Office, he is still raking it in millions of dollars per year.
Yeah.
And he did an interview and he said, I'm making more doing cameos than I did doing The Office.
And you know what? Great for him.
I know. I'm so happy for him.
Hey, I was back to what you were originally talking about with, I don't even know if it's originally what you were talking about because you've jumped around so damn much.
I was talking about cameos.
I know, but 1,000 Pound Sister and cameos.
Oh, so good.
How do you feel from an ethos level of watching them?
How do I feel? What does that mean from an ethos level? What do you mean?
A conscious with it. Do you have a clear conscious watching?
Well, yes, because I'm not making fun of them in any way.
But don't you feel like don't you feel like they're being made fun of and they're playing it up to be made fun of?
I don't think they're playing it up. I think these are truly who they are. Okay. They're very goofy people and they speak in a goofy way. But
this because they're on a network, TLC. Is that what they're on?
Don't act like you.
No. I'm guessing.
Don't act like you haven't walked in the room and I'm watching it.
I'm guessing, but they're making bank off of them.
Oh, they're making like a stupid amount of money. What I don't get is on this same show, they live in like really shitty houses.
I was just looking at what they made.
So you think they? Right? Okay, go ahead.
So according to the best research that they've been done, they started early on. Mm-hmm. In a season, made probably $10,000 to $15,000 is what they made in that season.
Okay, it's not a lot,
right?
Yeah,
and then it's estimated that they are between $60,000 and $90,000 a season now.
Okay, and what's a season? Is that per year? Is that every 6
been
months?
7 seasons.
Okay, why don't they live in nicer places? They all live in ghetto-y places.
Sure, and I guess because they're in Kentucky. Is that right?
It's somewhere in the South.
Okay, so there's more affordable housing. Mm-hmm. So you should be able to get something, you would imagine. But that's a regular job. You know what I mean? To make $60,000, it's a regular job. So it's not like they're making TV money, but TV's making money off of them. And I'm like.
And they also do.
They should
cameos.
be making more money, man.
Well, they also do these cameos.
Yeah, but that's them. Like the whatchamacallit, the studio?
TLC should be paying them more.
They should be getting paid.
But I also think that there are tons of perks for them. Like everybody in their entire family has had not only the lap band surgery or the gastric bypass.
Have they said that they get that for free?
They don't say it, but everybody in their brother, their uncle, their cousin, if somebody wants weight loss surgery, they just haul them into. But
you're assuming that they get it for free.
I would bet my life that they were free.
Okay,
and then they go back and they get skin removal surgery from this. So I think they get a lot of perks.
Sure, and I guess it's not necessarily a hard job, but I don't know. It feels a little circusy to me, like dance monkey, dance elephant. Do you know what I mean? Not that they're elephants.
Oh my God, Ryan.
No, you know what I mean. But like, I'm thinking of people that are in or animals that are in circuses.
Yeah,
and it feels a little bit like that, where they're.
I don't think so. And I'll tell you why I don't think so.
Okay.
Because before they were on this show, they were first on 600 Pound Life.
Which is only episodic.
Which is only they were in one episode.
Because that's about we want to do this, we're going to do this. And I completely agree.
And it's over a year.
Sure. And it's about that person and that journey, right?
Yeah.
This one is literally like, we're just going to throw diet sodies and Cheetos and follow you around and you know what I mean? And
no,
for 7
because
seasons,
they're still, no, because they're both still losing weight. They're doing really pretty good on it.
which is great.
But I will say there is definitely that Jerry Springer effect where you watch it and you're like, oh my God, I'll actually play a clip.
Do you drink water during the day? No water at all? Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking during the day?
Sodies.
Sodies.
Soda pops.
Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day?
8 to 12 a day.
8, 12 cans? Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's regular soda?
No, it's Dad.
It's diet. Okay.
Our mom told us when we were younger, if we ate a sugar, you drink a Diet Coke afterwards and it'll cancel out the sugar.
Okay. Do you believe it to be true? No.
I did when I was a kid.
Sure. Okay.
What do you think about that theory, Ryan?
I think that product of your environment, God bless it.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But I don't know. I just have a problem. Like even 1,000 or 600 Pound Life was episodic. They were trying to get to somewhere. This one just feels like they're being, I don't know.
Like you're afraid they're being made fun of?
I think that they're not getting what they should be doing for what the program is making off of them. And they're just, I feel like they're being made fun of. And I don't like that.
No, I don't think they are being made. Well, maybe there are people out there. Again, it's the Jerry Springer effect where it's like, I cannot believe this.
Yeah, but Jerry Springer didn't have 7 seasons of the same person.
Yeah,
and consistently making fun of them. It was, we're on one time. We're going to throw a chair at each other. And
You know, Jerry Springer had such a good run and then it just turned to garbage. But to go back to 1,000 Pound Sisters, I think that some people probably do watch as a train wreck, but I honestly watch because I want them to do so well.
And yeah, encourage them. But I don't know that that's happening. And I wonder if they're being...
I think they're making a pretty good deal. I'm sure they have agents at this point who are handling their affairs.
From what I just read, they're not making 6 figures on it per season.
Well, I don't know. They're still making a lot more than probably what they were making doing no job because they couldn't work because they were so big.
Too large.
Yeah.
Are they working now that they've lost weight or no?
No, this is their job. Of course. They do cameos and they're on this TLC show. And, you know, I think that maybe there is a level, maybe a little bit, where they act extra hillbilly.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
I don't
look
know.
At me eat. Look at me. You know,
Yeah,
I'm funny. You know, it's a Chris Farley thing. You know what I mean? Look at Tommy dance. Look at Tommy make fun of himself. Look at Tommy drink drunk and fall down.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that way. I just don't.
Yeah.
I think they just truly are those people. Maybe a little bit they kind of go out, you know, a little all out. But anyway, back to Cameo. So does the name Kevin O'Leary ring a bell for you?
Oh, he's the Shark Tank. I don't like him.
Shark Tank guy. He makes some bank on that too. And I'm thinking, well, if you're such a good businessman, why do you need Cameo money? To me, Cameo is very much like, okay, Dee Dee Khan. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
I don't think you would know who that is. But she played Frenchie in the movie Grease. And she's on Cameo. And she makes, whether it's a happy birthday, she makes more money doing Cameo than she does doing anything. Of course, doing Grease. Probably back in those days, she wasn't making any money at all. But she says her favorite thing to do is send Father's Day cameos, which Father's Day. Oh, would you like that?
From the girl from Frenchie from Greece? I think
That would be the most left field thing ever. So if you want her cameo, if you want her to send a message, it costs between $68, which, okay, well, listen.
Frenchie from Greece?
Well, but if you know somebody who's a heavy Grease person and they love Grease,
sure,
okay.
But how far down, speaking of call sheets, how far down is she on the call sheet?
But listen, that's where it begins. She gets upwards of $2,500
if she does other things
for a personal message.
Oh. How old is she?
Okay, so the highest earners, like I said, Brian.
How old is the Frenchie girl?
She's in her 70s.
And someone's sending her $2,500 for a personal
Dude,
message?
that movie Grease is iconic. Of course.
Yeah, but who's the number one girl? Who was?
Oh, Sandy. She died.
No,
Olivia Newton-John?
Yes, Sandy. But who's Stockard Channing? Who is she?
She's not. She wasn't high on the call list.
She was the leader of the Pink Ladies.
Okay, I'm concerned you know that, number
It's
one.
Grease.
And number two, I don't know. She's not on this list at all.
Okay.
I think Frenchie is the only one that does Cameo.
Hey, you know what's great about Grease? I know it's a cliche, but going back and watching it, all those people were supposed to be in high school.
I know, and they were all like 38 years old.
Yeah.
And why did we, well, I mean, who thinks about that stuff?
Because we saw it when we were like kids.
Yeah.
So everybody over 18 just was old.
Do you remember the song that John Travolta sings about his car?
No.
And he talks about how, and please, earmuffs, but he sings "It's a Real Pussy Wagon" about his car.
With new pistols, plates, and shocks, I can get off my rocks. You know that I ain't bragging, she's a real pussy wagon, Grease lightning.
And then he sings about how his car makes ladies cream.
You are supreme, the chicks are cream, for Grease lightning.
And I'm like, we watched this as kids.
I had no idea.
Yes, we watched this as children.
We're going down a rabbit hole on this one. But when you talk about stuff like this, the one that always enters my mind. So I had little sisters growing up, and this was back in the days where it's like VHS, but not the VHSs that were actually like movies. It was like recordings of them.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman has some of the dirtiest stuff in the world in it that I was watching at like 9.
Okay, I was talking to somebody the other day. We were talking about our children and how her child had gone to a sleepover and they had watched a video and it was a scary video. Now it's not, it used to be movies. You'd go to a friend's house and you'd watch like Nightmare on Elm Street or something.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, and now it's videos.
I'd be scared for years.
Like TikTok videos of scary
sure.
stuff. And she was talking about that. She's like, I just don't think I'm going to let him go back over to that friend's house. And I said, yeah, but to be fair, I think everyone has a story where they saw something at a friend's
Absolutely.
house that was just,
Yeah.
like out of left field. Like I remember watching The Exorcist at a ridiculously young age because of that stuff.
I remember, so we'll get back on Pretty Woman in a second, but I remember we were all like, I think like 10, like our baseball team had a sleepover at someone's house for a birthday, and 10 is a lot to have 10, 12 little kids running around.
Right.
And we had the basement, and someone was like, have you seen Leprechaun? Like the Warwick Davis movie, which is frightening in itself. If you've never seen Leprechaun,
It
the
is
Warwick
not
Davis.
frightening. What are you talking about?
I'll show you a picture of Warwick Davis's Leprechaun.
I know what I've seen the movie. Even when I was 12 and saw it, I was like, this is so stupid.
But there's a scene where the Leprechaun makes somebody
trauma.
Yeah, there's a scene where the Leprechaun I don't know, puts a spell on somebody where he thinks that there's a woman that's topless and he's walking up to her to touch her. But like all of us, we're 10 years old and we like are pausing the video and like, look at that and whatnot. Because we're 10 and we've never seen this. Oh my God. But I remember like, and we're in 4th grade.
What did your mom find out you saw boobies?
I don't think anyone, I think this might be the first time that anybody publicly has announced that happened.
Yeah.
But
do you think your mom would have freaked out?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have freaked out. I would have been like, kids will be kids, you know?
I was the oldest, or I am the oldest. But I think mom definitely has that thing where the oldest can't do anything and the youngest can do everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's because you get tired.
Yeah, you're tired and you're like, oh, whatever.
From the oldest to the youngest, it's a whole different
Yeah, so anything that I did was like just blasphemy. But Pretty Woman, there's scenes in there where she's like, I don't kiss on the lips.
Oh, yeah, because she's like, I'll go downtown and slob the knob.
But I won't kiss on the lips.
And we were like, that's so romantic.
Oh, yeah. And I have no idea what she's doing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did not understand.
Or there's that piano scene where they're like in the hotel lobby or in the hotel restaurant.
Yeah.
And they just start
going to town
on the piano.
You know, first of all, totally unrealistic. That would be so uncomfortable.
And noisy.
And I always thought, even when young, watching the movie Pretty Woman, what if someone walks in? You would get arrested for indecent exposure. You're in the ballroom 100%. Of a hotel in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but
you're hooking it up.
But it was glamorized and oh my God, it's so romantic and all these people. But yeah, no, in real life, if you did that, yeah, you're going to get a mugshot.
You'd be arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be on a list.
Yeah, sorry. Let's
But
Go ahead.
listen, to go back to Cameo, because that's where this all began, that there are rates where you can get a personal individual message, or the talent will send a message to your business. So if your business wants to hire somebody, then they can, and before he passed away, high up on that list was Gilbert Gottfried. He would charge people $175 to send them a personalized message. And I want you to tell me, I'm going to tell you as we talk about this, the person, and I want you to give me what you think that would be worth. So,
okay. Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried.
A guy walks into a bar. Joan Rivers is the bartender. He sees a sign over the bar that reads, cheese sandwich, $1.50. Hand job, $10. He says to Joan Rivers, are you the one that gives the hand jobs? Joan says, yes, I am. He says, well, wash your hands, bitch. I want a cheese sandwich.
I pretend I didn't tell you it was 175.
I'd say 100. Yeah.
I would say 100. I'd say maybe 150.
Sure. Yeah.
To do it for a business, he charged $950.
Yeah, because it's corporate office. But let's just get off of corporate. Let's just go individuals. Who would you pay for your friend or spouse or somebody to get? So go give me another one.
Who would I? Well, see, I don't know anything about this, but pro wrestler Mick Foley.
$75.
Hold on, let me see. $149.
I guess there's people, WWE people. See, it's where you get the niche, passionate people that would be all in on it.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Wrestling people are in on it.
All in. I'm going to give you an example by asking you a question of, speaking of niche, and I would pay a lot of money for.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone where I'd be like, I paid $500 to get you this message?
No.
And you'd be like, oh my God, is there anyone?
Oh, I'm embarrassed to say.
Because I know where you're going.
It's just so gross and annoying, but it would be Barry Gibb of the
Barry
Bee Gees.
Gibb.
He's my favorite.
Barry
singer
Gibb.
in the
but
world.
That just proves the example of it being a niche, right? Of like, oh, this is my thing. I love
But
them.
still, $500.
If I could get you a personal message from Barry Gibb, right? Talking about, hey, Sadie, I heard you've been a fan.
I've seen your picture.
You're blushing now.
I know.
Yeah. I know you've been a fan forever. I heard that Spirits Haven't Flown is your favorite song. And I want to sing that to you.
And he sings it to me. First of all, that would be so worth the $500.
Yeah.
If he sings you a melody. I don't think so. I think you get 60 seconds.
What if he sings a little la la la?
I mean, well, you're doing it for me. I'll just close my eyes for free and pretend it's you.
There you go.
Now, to go back to the whole, again, the Cameo thing, this wrestler person last year went on to Twitter and he said that he was making great money on Cameo, but WWE boss Vince McMahon banned all of the performers in the wrestling world.
Because he owns their media.
He owns their likeness. And so it's just crummy, he said.
Yeah.
The Shark Tanko guy, Kevin O'Leary.
The most embarrassing moment I ever had in business was my first job. I got fired from it.
How much do you guess he charges people?
$1,500.
Did you see?
No, I know the type of person he is.
$1,500.
Wait, am I right? Am I exactly right?
You're 1,000%. That's why I said, did you see it?
No.
Okay, $1,500 for him to send an individual message to you.
$10,000 for a corporate.
$6,500. But, which I guess this makes sense because that's a lot of money. He has 217 reviews.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty much positive.
Sure.
But
because also if you pay Kevin O'Leary, because he's someone who basically is like a business influencer to buy your business, or what, you're going to say just good things about him.
Now, someone who I have heard is like really good on Cameo is Michael Rappaport.
I'm sorry you're a psychopath. I'm sorry you're mentally ill. But I don't need you walking around me. I don't need you walking around my wife. My wife was groped in New York City.
Who is an actor and he's a comedian, and he apparently drops the F-bomb on these quite a bit. He charges $159, which I don't think is that crazy. I mean... Yeah. I'm not a huge fan, but if you are, okay. And then he charges $199 for businesses.
Okay.
And he makes yearly around $300,000 on just Cameo.
That's a good living.
Isn't that crazy?
All right, I have one more for you before we get off the Cameo topic.
Go ahead.
Just before we get, because I think everybody's bored by the Cameo.
No, because I have another one that's going to blow your
All right,
damn
go
mind.
ahead, and then I'm going to ask you one more.
Okay,
question.
Carol Baskin.
Are Carol Baskin or PETA crawl this fence and try and hurt any of my animals again? You can guarantee I'm going to put a cap in your ass the first time to make you squirm around on the ground. And then I'm going to put a bullet right between your f***ing eyes.
Who's that?
Who would have thought Tiger King lady? She was that crazy lady. No, she didn't die. But she's on Cameo, and she brings in a year just by doing these 60-second, hey, it's me. What did she call herself? She's not Tiger King.
No idea.
Whatever. She makes $150,000 a year.
Hey, what do you think Joe Exotic would make if when he gets out of jail and is able to do it?
Will he ever get out of jail?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I bet you a ton of people would pay for Joe.
I don't know. I think that was a flame that has fickled out. It is. I think that during 2020, during COVID, the Tiger King was everywhere. I think that enough time has passed where it wouldn't be as much of a moneymaker. Did you know Rudy Giuliani will send you a Cameo?
For $9.11.
That's too much.
No, do you not get that?
No,
Do you not get the joke there?
Yes, I got the joke. It's a horrible joke.
Because that's what he was doing. He was fundraising when he was running for president. You can donate $9.11.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what let me see.
He is in so much financial trouble.
Well, he only pocketed last year $11,000 doing it. And so I don't think either he was still asking for $9.11 or maybe he just, really sucked at it.
Talk about a guy that fell from glory.
Dude, I remember when 9/11 happened, it was like this man. What an angel.
He could be
Rudy Giuliani.
He could be
angel.
the king of America.
Yeah, and then he became this guy whose hair
Crazy
dye
town.
just went down his face.
Well, when he started running for president, he ended up, people were starting to get to know him a little bit more and are like, he's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that really, really tanked him
was the hair dye.
That was later. That's when he was doing the Trump stuff. But he fundraised for $9.11. You can donate. And everyone's like, you son of a.
Yeah, like a lot of people died.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening.
I can't ask you any more random cameos.
You can't, because we have officially gone over our time. So I need to cut you off.
It's amazing what happens when you talk about 1,000-pound sisters.
I know.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is. There's stuff you can do. You want to be a big baby about everything. I ain't baby. You're the damn baby. Grow the up. You first. Bitch, I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
God, it's like time flies.
Yeah.
Time just whips right by.
I'm curious. I would love, can you tell? I know you can tell downloads. I know you can tell listens.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to tell when people stop an episode? Like the
oh yeah, I have metrics for everything.
Where you can see like at 27:22 or like at 12:52
Yeah.
people like whatever.
It'll show where it drops off or where it picks up.
In the actual episode?
Yeah.
I am so curious about that because I wonder.
What if I told you anytime I bring up 1,000-pound sisters, it skyrockets? People like start the episode at that moment in time.
They're like, they just scan through and they see Tammy's on there.
They're like, what? Listen, I think you laugh.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I'm curious when people would like tune out. Because I listen to some podcasts, obviously, and I'm like, okay, I'm out during this time. Like sometimes
Oh, really?
Not you. I'm just saying, though, we'll get into something, and I'm like, okay, this was cool for a moment, but it's beating a dead horse here. I'm out. I didn't know if that Cameo was part of that.
No, but thank you so much for your input.
I was just
on
curious.
beating a dead horse.
No, because there's a lot of Cameo.
Yeah. But it's also just.
I'm sorry. I really enjoyed
I'm trying to think
you.
I'm going to edit this.
No.
You're like,
no.
Where do you think it fell off?
I think it's good.
Well, thank you again so much for listening. Be sure to follow on social media where I put extra clips up so you can actually see visual clips of what we're talking about. Because why wouldn't you want to see clips of these things?
You can see visual clips?
Well, yeah, because I do these videos where you can,
Yeah.
Yeah. You're making this harder for me to edit. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, and a big thank you to our show sponsors. We've got Christiana Salon Spa, we've got Garage Door Service and Sales, and we have our wonderful friends at Wilbur's Total Beverage. I know that I'm going to be going in very soon, probably this week while you're out of town. I'm going to go into Wilbur's Total Beverage, and I'm going to do a little bit of stocking up. We've got some fun get-togethers with friends coming up, and there are so many great drinks to choose from that you can find something for everyone at the party. Whether it's, they're into that different craft beer, or maybe they're into just white wine, or maybe they're into some rum. Maybe they want a Long Island iced tea and really get blissed, because isn't that like 5 things in one?
4.
4. See, now I kind of want to try a Long Island iced tea. No matter what you're looking for.
No, you don't.
No matter what you are looking for, you will find it at Wilbur's Total Beverage. They are stocked, they are stacked, they are clean, and they are organized. And listen, that is so important to me. You want to know you're going with quality. Again, that's Wilbur's Total Beverage, family owned and operated, locally owned and operated. Go see them today. They're located in Fort Collins off of College Avenue. Wilbur's Total Beverage. Thanks everybody for listening, and we will be back tomorrow.